Hello everyone, and welcome to the first V1v1 tournament. So first of all, I'm sorry for keeping you guys waiting. I've been taking a bit longer to edit this than I would have hoped. But we are here, finally, to upload all the games that happened during my 1v1 tournament. And this is going to be some of the most insane gameplay that you've probably seen. Some of the best players in the world competing in 1v1s. First we've got Sir Pickle, otherwise known as Pedro, going against Rocket. That's going to be the game that I'll show you today. Next we'll have Shinna against me. We'll have Ivan against iPick. And finally Zeno against Hens. And all of these players are well known in the community, infamous 4v1 and 1v1 players. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what they can do and showing you guys. Starting out, of course, with Pickle versus Rocket. So, for those who don't know, Pickle is a member of Team Eternal, arguably the #1 team in the world right now. He's also the #1 rank on the DBD League 1v1 ladder and finished the last season as the #1 ranked player, by far even. And we also have Rocket. The text is a bit outdated because Team Oboe unfortunately disbanded. See, this is how long I've been editing the video. But also very well-known, very well-respected 1v1 player in the community, and both of them are Portuguese. So let's find out who the real best Portuguese 1v1 player really is. And welcome, here with my co-host Zeno. Hey. So let's just get right into it.
Yeah, but he has 2 fillers bottom. Chase started already, unlucky.
If he's Chase starting this early, and I think Rocket will be first. Yep. Already dropping the shot.
Pickle knows how to play Trapper.
And I think if he managed to connect the filler next to Shaq, I think he could have gotten a lot more time out of this.
Yeah, but what would you not look?
I guess Rocket did get a lot of distance to his mid-map.
And the other filler with Shaq. First filler with filler, second with jungle.
And does also drop the jungle gem pretty quickly, but we do see that Rocket hasn't used his Lithe yet. So he might be able to Lithe towards main, yeah, and that's exactly what Rocket decided to do here. Unfortunately, I think Rocket is going to get stuck on main. I don't think there's any Godfill that he can force Pedro to break now. So it is only a matter of time, should be only a matter of time until Pedro can catch up. So it's only 1 minute in, and Rocket has used up 2 of the most valuable resources yet on the map. So not playing a bit inefficiently with the resources, but winning this 50-50 is pretty good for Rocket. And another 50-50. And looks like another 50. Okay, now Rocket is getting all the time he can. It is only a matter of time, because Pedro is already on Bloodlust 2, maybe Bloodlust 3 soon. But he wins another 50-50. And this is just getting stupid at this point. All the people complaining about Bloodlust, by the way, look at this. Rocket doing his best, getting in, winning another 50-50. How did he get an entire minute on this one filler against Bloodlust 3? That's actually insane. So even though Rocket hasn't been playing too efficiently with his pallets, he has managed to get a lot of time from this one filler. And that's gonna put Pedro under a lot of pressure here to get the second down. We're already at 2 minutes, so this is the time where you really want to start getting the down as Trapper. You don't really want to let the chase go above 230. And Rocket just doing his best to try and abuse this main building, but I don't know if he can make another good filler.
Maybe he can buy more time on the filler.
It looks like Rocket just deciding to play it safe here, not even trying to make another filler, just maybe trying to win another 50-50, doesn't quite get it. And that's 230, that's about the expected time against Trapper. I guess Rocket can be happy with that. Pedro probably a bit frustrated, because he really could have gotten the hit a lot sooner. But okay, let's go right into the rematch, Pedro against Rocket here.
He has a healer, no filler. Oh, he does have a filler. If he has another filler on 5, he can win this. Because his jungle gym bot mid, yeah. He has a filler on 4, does he have one on 5?
Yeah, the RNG is pretty decent.
He has 4, 5, 8, jungle gym, check. He can
He
look
can
the filler
definitely do
on 8
with the
first,
setup.
and then break blast with shock, and then he can go to...
And Pedro opting for a
4-5
different
and then
strategy than
jungle
Rocket,
jump.
rather than just running around Shack and dropping it early. Trying to get
Try to start
some
out.
value out of this water tower. It looks like... Is that a bit of a blunder coming
getting
through? I
hit,
think
isn't he?
Pedro lost a bit of distance here. And actually, that's going to result in a really early hit. And Pedro can't be happy about that. That's the kind of
GG.
mistake that really shouldn't happen. But I mean, it's a tournament. The pressure is high. You know, anything can happen. But I still believe in Pedro. I think he can still win this. Like, he still has enough RNG. He knows how to. He just has to play a bit greedy now because of that early hit. And also a light usage, but it's not as bad because Rocket a bit greedy here, swinging for Pedro. So that additional swing is gonna buy him a lot of distance. And Pedro just has to make it to the jungle gym now. It looks like he is gonna make it to the jungle gym. Deciding to play a bit greedy here, but I think that's required with the time requirement. He still needs 1 minute 30 to beat Rocket's time. And deciding to greed again.
He has to do it.
He has to.
So now, yeah, he has to drop it now.
He has to play like
But
that.
Rocket is trying to zone him towards Shack. I think
Yeah.
Rocket didn't break the Shack belt though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shack Pell is still up, and that's a really big deal because now Pedro can make it
Yeah.
all the way up the map. Might even make it towards main,
Yeah, he
or
does.
even at least, at the very least, top mid. And Pedro needs another 30 seconds. Rocket attempting a cheeky mind game, but barely misses the hit.
Oh.
Ah, that's gotta hurt. And now I think Pedro just has to hold W? I don't think
Yeah,
he
he
can
does.
lose this if he just holds W now. Very close though. And Rocket deciding to break the door here. But yeah, that's gonna be 230, so Pedro, despite a really early hit, manages to make it all the way to 230 and beat the time. So now he's just playing for style points. The crazy mind games coming through. And Pedro really turning up here. Deciding to greet this filler again, if he can get the stun. When he does get the stun into the main building vault.
That might be a full momentum shift.
Pedro got to be feeling good about himself right now. And he does get stuck for a little bit, but he gets away with it. A nice fake by Rocket here is going to result in the final down. But Pedro lasted over a minute longer than Rocket. So very, very early hit, but still very impressive performance right after that. Yeah, and
Go Pickle.
yeah. Oh, and also I should mention, for those who aren't aware with the 1v1 scene, you're not allowed to use traps on Trapper. So it's just M1.
He had to play greedy and make it work.
Yeah, I mean, he did, then it paid off. Alright, so that's gonna be Pickle, or Pedro, taking the first set. So let's get straight into the second set. It's gonna be Hillbilly on Old Gas. So that's, yeah. You get to see the beauty of Old Gas. I actually like this map a lot more. I'm gonna be honest. This map used to be a lot better.
He does.
And because of that, but he doesn't make it towards main now. Is this a blunder? Is this potential? No. Pedro using the cracker, but Rocket not getting blinded and wait.
His blast, no?
Can he make it back to this? think this might be really bad. It is, in fact, an insanely early down here. 39 seconds. That's going to be extremely hard to win for Pedro. He's going to need an early snipe somehow. And that's got to sting a lot for Pedro. But let's see how... let's see if Rocket can blunder in the same way.
Who's your favorite, Marvin, if you have one? Like, who the fuck do you think is gonna win this? And don't pick yourself.
Well, I think Pedro's having a bit of an off day. So I was gonna say I think Pedro has a good chance of winning this, but I think he's not playing that well today, as he is usually. If I had to guess, I would probably say like you Zeno, Ivan.
What if I told you Shina wins? What if bro, it's either Shina or Hens that's gonna win this.
That's an interesting point of view. Right, Pedro has to like mind game, has to play risky here. Actually, made a really early drop. But I think the fact that Pedro bought the carburetor actually because he knows he has to get a snipe, so he's playing 4.4 Billy. But I think Rocket is probably not going to fall for it.
You can still cover. Never mind, okay, GG.
And I think that's already the win condition met, so... Yeah, from this point forward, they're just playing for fun. Because Rocket is going to be taking the second set.
And Rocket is a sweaty motherfucker, he's gonna try to get a 5-minute chase now. I'm telling you, he wants the YouTube upload.
And he might. Maybe he will.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pickle wants to DC. Can he just DC?
DC and go next. Let's see, I think Rocket is gonna need to crouch him to make this other filler.
That's what I'm expecting.
Let's see him go for it.
He's already molding. He's gonna get crouched.
Hit the crouch deck. No, he can't. This is still 121, relatively short time. But unfortunately for Pedro, the win condition was just too short. And we're gonna be moving into a tiebreaker. So the tiebreaker for this matchup is going to be the Wraith on Cold Tower.
I mean, just start the time and then tab out and screenshot.
And looks like Pedro connecting the TL here.
Takes 2 seconds, motherfucker.
He can make it back to the filler. He will make it back to the filler, so manages to waste a bit of time here before having to use the resource. And is deciding to greed even more.
They're on the same map, yeah? Yeah, they are.
And I think he still makes it to the Paladin. Okay. Early Lithe usage, but... Okay, we're 40 seconds in, we've only used 1 filler pallet. If Pedro can make it back to this Paladin without taking a hit, he's in a really good spot. And looks like he can actually. Rocket vaulting. Maybe a bit of a blunder coming out from Rocket, but I don't think Pedro can make another pallet. Actually, he can make this filler. And looks like he might make the main window? Ah, not quite. Okay, now it's a bit, it's panic time, because this chase needs to go more than 130 at least. 140, 150. Otherwise, Pedro is going to be under a lot of pressure as a survivor. I mean, as the killer. And a nice double back here, managing to prevent the body block. But this is still a 4-lane, this is still a horrendous tile. We see that Pedro only had a hill on 9, so no other safe filler close to the main building. And that's gonna be 137. So that's definitely beatable.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, after this, I'm gonna launch the game. After this match is over.
Yeah, beatable time, but still very rough. So Rocket is gonna be going into this very optimistic that he can take the win. But let's see. Based on this RNG, Zeno, do you think he's gonna make it out of this bottom?
Yes.
Without a hit?
100%.
It looks like Pedro trying to mind game Rocket on Shaq, but it's not gonna work. Rocket is just leaving to this other filler. And the body block coming out, I think that may have been a hit. But Rocket patient here, not using his life, not panicking. And I think he makes it back to Shaq because of that. Now Pedro is just in a really bad spot. This is 34 seconds, even the slow bolt coming through. 40 seconds, and only Shaq dropped. Life is still up. Unless Pickle can get a really fast hit here. This is gonna be really rough win con. And we see here Rocket has the window into Shaq. He has the filler, the rock filler, that he can always make, so... Pedro needs to hit right now. If he doesn't get this, I think it's over now.
Yeah.
And that would be a crazy upset. Pedro, the #1 seed of the tournament, being eliminated in the first round. And in 10 seconds, that is going to be the case, actually. And Rocket is finally taking the first hit, but he took the first hit at a time when he already won. So... Also, Rocket having a jungle gym here means probably... And a pallet gym. No, this is actually the Yamaoka tile, okay. And insane camera angles here, nice, it's very interesting. Being able to predict Pedro because of those camera angles. Nice patience here by Rocket, not panic dropping it.
Wait, the juice is on tower?
Really playing patient here, I like it. And Pedro's now trying to mind game this jungle gym. I'm not sure if it's gonna work out for him, but I guess he's trying it. And doesn't quite get the body block. But does get the hit in the end, about 1 minute longer than...
How much?
Rocket got about 1 minute longer. And that's gonna be it for the first game. Wow, that's... Sir Pickle, Pedro, losing to Rocket in the first round of this tournament. And yeah, I'm gonna upload this video for now. I'm going to try and upload the next part of the series, which is gonna be me against Shina. Hopefully within this week, and hopefully the other games as well within the next couple weeks. So stay posted, stay tuned for the results of the V1v1 tournament. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you Zeno for co-hosting. And yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Everyone, bye-bye!